Hey guys, so tonight I wanted to share with y'all some of my June slash summer slash sweat-proof slash comfy slash de-stressing things with you. God only knows what the title of this video is going to be. So I do have a few different things to share with y'all today. Usually I just do makeup. But while I was down at the beach, I got a couple of really cute clothing things. I got a sticker book I'm obsessed with. And yeah, I just want to kind of show y'all everything that has been keeping me sane lately. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the kind of like skincare kind of stuff. This right here is the Ole Henriksen Find Your Balance Oil Control Cleanser. And this is so good. I use it in the mornings. I don't use it at night. I use something more hydrating at night, because I don't actually have like oily skin. It's just combo when it's hot as balls outside like it is right now here. So this has been great for the mornings, and it also has this really good kind of like minty smell that helps kind of wake you up too. So I've really been loving this. And honestly, this whole line, I've been using the toner and the moisturizer as well, and a face mask from this line, and they're all really good. And I actually like notice a difference in like my T-zone and how oily it gets when I'm using this. So I really love this. And then I figured when I'm doing like my monthly favorites or like whatever, some stuff might be super redundant. Like I'm sure I've shared it with y'all before, but these are things that I've like hauled over a little bit of time, and I just kind of want to give y'all like updates on what I think about them. And I mean, yes, some of the stuff is the same shit I've been talking about. So if you know me really well, you probably don't even need to watch this video. But anyways, the next just skincare thing that I have is this Super Goop matte screen. This I used every day when I was down at the beach, and my face did not get any sun whatsoever, which is basically a miracle and has never happened before. So this actually kept my face matte too. Like even though I was jumping in the pool, sweating, running after Parker, all that, my face was actually matte when we came back to the condo. So that was kind of crazy to me, but it was very nice, and I love this. I love this under makeup too, but this is really good just like on its own as a sunscreen as well. And the next two things are both from Isle of Paradise, and this one I hauled not long ago. It's the Ultra Dark Self-Tanning Mousse. This is so good. This is one of the only self-tanning foams that I have found that you are supposed to rinse off, that it is okay if you don't. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't have time to like take a shower, apply self-tanner, and then wait 3 hours and then take another shower. Like I barely have time to take a shower as is. There's no way in hell I'm going to take 2 showers in one day. So this I have not had any problems with, like getting super streaky or like seeing the guard really bad if I haven't rinsed it off, if you know what I mean. So that is why I've really been liking this one. And I like the color that it is giving me. It's kind of it's closer to the tan that I naturally get, which I like because I feel like it is much more natural, obviously. And then this I was really nervous about. It is the Isle of Paradise Blend It Multi-Purpose Self-Tan Blender. And when I looked on Sephora, I got this when I got the foaming tanning crap, and I did not look at any reviews about this. And then when I got it, I was kind of like, I don't even really know what I ordered. I should probably look up how to use it. I looked it up again, and the reviews were like, I think it was maybe 2 or 3 stars maybe. I don't think Sephora even goes down to 2 stars, but this had the worst reviews. And I was reading through them, and it was either people giving it like 1 star saying it did absolutely nothing for them and it was just a waste of money, or you would see a 5-star rating every now and then, and it would be like, this is amazing. It completely fixes any patches in my self-tan, and I love it. So I figured I would give it a try, and if it didn't work, I would just end up probably shoving it on a shelf and forgetting to return it. But the other day I did my self-tanner, and then I put on my like fuzzy Ugg slippers, and I walked outside and not even thinking about it whatsoever, I had like straight just like white feet, because obviously the like fuzziness in the slippers absorbed all of that self-tan. So I rubbed this, just like say that's my leg, like this is my foot and that's my leg. I just rubbed it all over here, and any line that was appearing, anything like that, this completely blended out. And it smells like Sunless Tanner to me, so I'm not sure if it's kind of evening it out like that. I really have no idea what this does, but it did work for me. So I do know it doesn't work for a lot of people. I'm not sure if I would recommend it, but I was going to give you an update on it. So the last little skincare thing that I have are these Ole Henriksen Truth on the Glow cleansing cloths. And I am usually very, very, very cautious when using makeup removing wipes. I know they are not good for your skin. Well, I've heard they're not good for your skin. I know they're not good for the environment. I used to use like probably 3 or 4 a day because I was just obsessed. But now the only time that I actually use them is when I travel or go on vacation, or if I'm like really just swatching a whole bunch of stuff. So these are one of my favorites. These are amazing, and honestly, at the beach a couple of nights, I just took my makeup off with one of these, did some toner, moisturizer, and I was done because I was too damn lazy to do my like 10-step skincare routine. So I really do love these. I have a full size of them. I've gone through a full size of them. I will continue to repurchase them, and I just think they are really, really good. Let's see, what shall we go to next? Should we do like clothes, kind of switch it up a little bit? And yes, I do have my Angry Orchard, so if y'all would like to grab a drink and chill with me, I would absolutely love that if you're 21 or 18, depending on where you live, you know, if it's legal. So I just want to show you 2 things that I got at the beach that I've been obsessed with ever since we got back. These are huge because I'm a fat ass, but these are Roxy Swim shorts, and I'm absolutely obsessed with them. Like, if you look at the pattern, it's so pretty, but it's not like too much, and it will match so much. So these, I have honestly, it's been so hot here. It was like 98 today, and it was so humid. I just could not even think about putting like leggings or pants on. So I wore these today, and they felt amazing. They are like, they almost feel like a sleepy, like pajama-y short, but you can, like, if you really feel for it and you know what they are, you can tell that it's like a swimsuit material. I just thought these were really cool because I'm so self-conscious of my thighs. I used to be super heavy, and then I lost a lot of weight, and then I got pregnant, and then I gained a lot of weight, and now I'm trying to lose weight. So my body has been at all sorts of weights, and I just have like some loose skin, as nasty as that sounds, but like on my inner thighs, it just is not a cute look. So I really love that these kind of cover that. They're definitely not a long short whatsoever. They're basically a bathing suit bottom, but they do have a little more coverage, and they're just like flowy, unlike a bathing suit bottom. So these are the brand Roxy, and I know I got these at a little like boutique at the beach, but I know like PacSun sells Roxy, and I'm sure you could just like look it up online. So super obsessed with these. Then the other thing that I got that I had to take off so I could show y'all in this video because I have been living in them. They are these gold joggers. So at the end, they are, you know, they have the elastic, and I think if I kind of bring the fabric up close enough, you'll be able to see like the gold threading going throughout it. And I don't know, every time that I have worn these, whether I've known the person or not, someone has commented on them and been like, girl, those pants are so cool. Because like I haven't seen anyone with like gold sparkly sweatpants that aren't tacky, you know, like these were expensive. I'm not gonna say they were cheap, they were expensive, but the quality is so nice. They're so comfy, and they have pockets, which is a huge plus for me. And the drawstring is like a real drawstring. The elastic is super stretchy. They're so comfy, and I'm so glad that I have these now. And the brand of them is Carly, and I actually was looking online because I wanted to get like another pair, like if they had like a black and silver kind of set or something like that, and I did not see these on the website, but I saw a bunch of other really cute stuff that I might have to get. So if y'all are interested in like any other things like this, like other than makeup, definitely let me know. Like, I'm not a big fashion beauty girl, but I do love to get a few cute things here and there. So sorry the next thing I'll talk about is the last non-makeup thing, and then we will get into the makeup. But this is a paint by stickers book, and it is so neat and so relaxing, and it's like one of the adult coloring books, but instead of, you know, needing like pencils or markers and pens, whatever, you get, so it comes with different like paintings that you make, and this is the one I am working on right now. But you get these sheets of stickers that go with it, and then in each little individual section, not sure if you can see it, but it has like B1. So I would go to this sheet, I would look for B1 right up here, and that would go right there. Super easy, but it's very like, not tedious, but it's like a good kind of tedious where it really just takes your mind off of everything else going on. And that has been exactly what I have needed. And this is actually my second book that I have gotten. I was trying to see if they have their other books in here. I'm not seeing, oh, okay, here's a couple of them. These are some of the other like coloring sticker books that they have. They have some for kids, some of the stickers are bigger, and I don't know, I find this so relaxing, and I love the adult coloring books, but I also really love this, and I love that it's so contained, and I don't have to have the markers and colored pencils and everything. I can just kind of whip it out, take out the 2 sticker sheets for 5 minutes, and just kind of like bring myself all together, and then put the 2 sticker sheets back in the book, and like this is all that you need. So I've really been enjoying this. Now let's get on to the makeup portion, and a lot of this is going to be repeats because it's just like my favorite stuff right now, but there are a few things here and there that I have hauled recently and I wanted to just give you like a little update about. So yeah, let's get on into it. So for the summertime, my favorite primer concoction right now are the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Drops mixed with the liquid silk canvas. This right here looks amazing together. And then I take the Makeup Forever Step 1 Base Mattifier and I put that right in my T-zone. These 3 have you so covered. So whether I use the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint or the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie that I've been trying to get some more use out of lately and I love so much, whether I'm using either one of these, the mattifying primer will kind of dull down the dewiness right in my T-zone for this one, which I definitely need because I cannot stand to be that dewy. I like a glow, and y'all know that, but this is literally putting a serum on your skin. So anyways, I do set this, y'all have seen me set it a million times, but this is one of my favorite go-to summer easy. You can literally put like a few drops on your fingers and just rub it in just like a sunscreen, and it really just gives you like this beautiful, just even complexion, and it's just kind of, it hits the light really well. It's a really nice formula. So I know a couple people have asked me if I like this or like if I've even tried the Kosas, I think it's like a dry oil drops. I actually got the Kosas one first and I did not like it at all. I don't even really remember what my issue with it was, but it just did not look good on my skin, so it totally just could have been a me thing, but this I'm obsessed with. And I also pulled out my Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie because I had a summer shade in it, and I really love the way that this makes my skin look. It's definitely much more full coverage than the Ilia, but if you want to kind of mix the two, it's also a really good combination. So I am a big fan of both of these, either on their own or mixed together. They're both beautiful. And then I have been absolutely obsessed with the Dior Forever Skin Corrector Concealer. I got this at first. I didn't really care about it. I used it once or twice. I put it in my concealer drawer and kind of just like forgot about it. And then I heard like 3 or 4 people kind of raving about it, and I was like, maybe I should get that out again. So when I got my Dior Face and Body foundation, I got this out just to see how they work together, and they work beautifully. That is definitely another foundation I could have in this favorites. No, okay, I'm not gonna say that. It's not a favorite, but it's good. Like, I do really enjoy using it if I use it in the right way. And yeah, I guess I'll probably do that in a video coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, this concealer definitely does not have to be paired with that. It looks beautiful with both of these foundations. The creasing is so minimal. I don't have to like run and set it super quick. It's just really, it's a really easy formula, which I really appreciate. So, and you get like a good amount of product. This is a pretty big bottle. So I'm loving this concealer right now. And as for cream products, we have a couple, of course. This has been in every favorites video that I've had, I think. It's the Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer. And it's kind of just like my baby at this point. I see everyone else using like the Fenty bronzers and just everything else, and I'm like, guys, you're sleeping on this. Like, this is where the formula is. The Fenty is really good too, don't get me wrong. But something about this is just, it's so good. And I've seen so many people use it with a lot of different skin tones, and it always seems to just like work out for them. So somehow they have created 2 shades that just match like basically I know it's not everyone, but I do think they really got a good coverage of skin tones going on there, and it's so easy, so blendable. I basically just put it on the back of my sponge, and by the time it's on my face, it's blended up. So easy, and I love it. And y'all know that if you watch me. And then this is a new favorite as of just a couple days ago, but this is the Tower 28 Magic Hour blush. Before, I would have said that the Golden Hour blush would have been my favorite, and that is the kind of like fiery orange one. This is absolutely beautiful. I have it on right now, and it is just the perfect, like, it gives you color. It's not so nude that it's not going to show up, but it's just this perfect, like, pinky nude, flushed, but still nude and still just kind of like a bronzy hue to it, or it just goes really well with like a bronzy face. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with it, but it's gorgeous, and I know so many people love this, so I'm gonna shut up and stop talking about it because I'm sure y'all have heard plenty about it. The next thing that I have been playing around with a little bit is this RMS Beauty Illuminizer X Quad, and just like basically everything in my collection, I got this. I really loved it for a couple weeks, and then I got something else and kind of just forgot about it. So on days where I'm really just wanting like a super quick makeup look, I will use the Dior concealer, basically put it where I would put it if I'm doing like my full face, under my eyes, forehead, nose, chin, blend that out, and then I will use my Tarte bronzer. I will use this blush, and then I will throw a little bit of this on my cheekbones, throw some mascara on and some brow gel in, and that is all that I use for makeup. And it's so nice because it's so simple. I can get it done in 5 minutes. Parker isn't like up my ass trying to get me to hurry up, and these are just really pretty. But yeah, these are what those look like on the hand, and they're really pretty, really easy to use, and for a very creamy product, it's not as sticky as I would imagine, and neither is this blush. Now, both of these are not powders, so they are a little bit sticky. Like, your face isn't matte. It's not gonna, you're gonna need to set it if you want to put powders on top, but they're not to a point where like if you're riding with a window down, your hair is going to get like stuck onto your face, if you know what I mean. Okay, I think we're getting close to being done. I do have to mention the 2 Charlotte Tilbury bronzers that I have. I have 2 and 3. Both are beautiful. When I am fake tanning, I am using 3. When I am not, I am using 2. I don't think that you need 2 shades of them. I know I am stupid for getting 2 shades of them. Do I regret getting 2 shades of them? No, I don't, because I love this formula. So I think it's super neat that they are refillable, and I'm like praying one day that she comes out with like a shimmery version of this, and I can just buy one of those and pop that right in here, and I would be the happiest girl in the world. But for now, I love the matte bronzer. It really is gorgeous, and honestly, you don't have to have a shimmer. Like, I'm learning, you don't have to have shimmer in your bronzer. I still love it, and I still top it with my Tom Ford, but I figured if I put that into another video, y'all might hit me, so I laid off. Another thing I know I've talked about, but I did want to give it one more shout out, is this Too Faced Melted Metals eyeshadow. This is just the easiest summer eyeshadow ever. It lasts so well on your eyes. It's what I'm wearing right now. It's basically what I wear every single day, And something about this, the way it blends out, how effortless it is, but how pretty it looks. And like, you can build this up. You can definitely do like a more dramatic eye look than I've done with it, but it's just so like compact and easy. It's this one little product. You just dab a few drops on, blend it out, and you're good to go. So I love this. I know I've said that before, but I really, really do. Then I also love this Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade Gray. I didn't know about it when I ordered it, and I know I hauled this not too long ago, but I have this in my brows today over the, what do I have in my brows? The Precisely My Brow in 3. So that is kind of like a warmish blonde, and then this is obviously cool. It's gray. So I feel like that just kind of gives my brows the perfect tone when I have like hair like this. Like, it's not just blonde. I have some of that rose and some of the turquoise and just God knows what else in my hair at this point. So for some reason, I feel like since I'm not just purely blonde, this gray works out so well because I do have more of a cool tone vibe going on. So I love this. Another thing that I just recently hauled is this Huda Beauty Silk Balm. I didn't really have like any kind of expectation for this, but I don't know if you can see how far down it is. It's like right there. I have been using the shit out of this. Like, this feels so bomb on your lips. I don't know what I was expecting. It feels like a really nice like lip mask that you would like swirl your finger in and put on with your finger, you know? But since it's in this kind of packaging, I was just expecting almost like just a lip gloss or a lip balm, and it's not. It's so hydrating, but it's also what I'm wearing right now, and I've been wearing it for a couple hours, so you probably can't really see it anymore, but it just gives the most beautiful, like, nourished and healthy look to your lips, and I really love it for those like no makeup days, and it just feels really good on your skin. And then I'm not sure which video I recently mentioned all of these products in. It might have been like what I took to the beach, because I know I took a bunch of this stuff to the beach, so this is basically just a repeat of that video. But of course, my Marc Jacobs Eyelash Mascara, as soon as this came out, I like jumped on this bandwagon, and I have not gotten off since. It does something for my lashes that I don't know how to explain it. I really love it. It's what I'm wearing now, and I know it's really, really hard to tell in videos like what mascara actually looks like, but I just love this. And I also love this Huda beauty sponge that I got. This one is totally dry now, so it's a little bitty baby and I need to wash it, but I really, really like this. It's not quite as soft as my other sponge that I've been using, but it applies so nicely. And I do find if I want to take some of my pressed under eye setting powder and use the sponge to apply that, I like this sponge better than any other sponge to do that with. So I really, really like this. And what else? The Shiseido Lash Curler. Rach Loves Life, I think, has been talking about this forever, and to be honest with you, I've never really found any difference in a lash curler before. I have a Tarte one, I have a Sephora one, I have like a, Maybelline, CoverGirl, something Wet n Wild. I have probably 10 eyelash curlers. This thing right here is like game changer. Like, I actually want y'all to see my lashes because they're actually curled, and I have super straight hair. So it's really, really hard to get my eyelashes to curl in general, but this was hours ago that I curled them, and they're still curled. This thing is like magic. So it is expensive to me for an eyelash curler. And before this, I thought that the Thrive Cosmetics one was the best, but you can tell that the design of them is a little bit different, and something about the Shiseido one is just so much better. So I love this. I think the last thing that I want to talk about, things that I want to talk about, are my Z palettes, because I have been really, really using these more than ever lately. And I know it's partly because I went to the beach, but it's also just because I feel like, why have so many products when I literally stuck like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This could have been 11 different things that I have to carry around, but it's not. So in this one I have, oh, this is actually a little MAC Studio Fix powder sample that I got when I ordered something, and I just like keep that in there. I need to put a magnet on the back though. And then I have 3 MAC blushes down here. I have 2 Nabla blushes. I have a Kat Von D KVD Vegan Beauty blush. This is the KVD Vegan Beauty contour, and then 2 of the under eye setting powders. This is MAC Emphasize, which is really nice to set your under eyes with. It's a little light for me right now, so I usually use that in the winter. And then I have this Ofra highlighter that I cannot remember the name of to save my life, but it basically has every good highlighter like in one, so I love that. So this is kind of like my face Z palette. And then I have this one over here for my eyes. And I have been obsessed with my Makeup Geek shadows lately, so these are the ones I've been using the most. I also have a With Love Cosmetics glitter in here, and oh baby, let me tell you, this glitter is stunning. Like, no glitter glue needed. You don't need anything to use this. It's from the UK. It's amazing. It's a little pricey, but it's not like stupid expensive, and it is the easiest glitter that I've ever worked with. So I threw one of those in here. I do have the Urban Decay, one of their shadows in here, but the rest of these right here are Tarte shadows, and then this is the Aether Beauty single shadow that I got in the Sephora Clean Makeup Kit. Yeah, Sephora Favorites Clean Makeup Kit. So this is just like my everyday palette. I have the black in there I can do liner with. I do have, what do I have, 3 glitters over here, so I can definitely do some fun looks. I also have, you know, this kind of muted shimmery shade. These are all gorgeous, and then a bunch of matte shades to play around with. So I love this palette I've put together. I switch it out all the time, but I always take a picture of the palette that I make, because when I love one, like when I love one of the palettes I've made, I don't want to forget everything I had in there, because sometimes you will put like a certain shadow together that you would never in a million years think would work, and they just like create magic. So final thing, I've mentioned this a few times now, this is the Rowan Beauty Disco Eye Universal Topper, and I talked shit at first, so I need to say I'm sorry, I did not mean it, and this is beautiful. So it is a topper. It is not a like intense glitter or anything like that, but it just gives the most beautiful finishing touch to your eyes, and I love it. I actually just ordered like 3 Rowan Beauty eye quads, so super stoked and excited to play around with those. I actually have like 20 other things sitting out in front of me right now, but I'm pretty sure I need to shut up because this video is already 38 minutes long. So I'm gonna go, and I guess I will just kind of throw the rest of this stuff in to random videos whenever I get the chance. So I did want to say the giveaway is going to be closing next Friday, so you still have plenty of time to watch, comment, and if you got all the way to the end of this video, if you comment little like 4-leaf clovers down in the comments, that will be your little secret code to get an extra entry. So I really appreciate you watching all the way to the end, because God knows that takes some commitment. So I hope y'all are having a great day, night, evening, weekend, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I will see you next time. Bye.